Hey, 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 it's your girl, Miss Fertility Freak. My name is Michelle Tillman. I am the owner, founder, CEO, all that of Fertility Freak. You can visit our website, fertilityfreak.com. You probably already have if you're watching this video. I'm so excited that you have taken this step to join this mini course to get the information that you need to start your journey to holding your baby in your arms. And that's what this is all about. And if you see me looking down, I'm looking at the chat, and I'm also looking at some notes that I took because I want to make sure I cover everything that you're going to need to know in your journey. So you're probably here for a few reasons. First off, of course, you want to have a baby. You wouldn't be interested if you weren't trying to have a baby. And that's one exciting fundamental desire that it's okay to have. It's okay to say, you know what, I do want a child. I do want to be a parent. That is important to me. Don't ever let anyone make you feel guilty for doing all the extra things to get pregnant, because in reality, we're just trying to do what other people do on accident. So that's one reason why you might be here. The other reason might be is that you need clarity. You're like, okay, what am I doing wrong? Because I heard people say you need to do it in this position, this time of day, fold your legs up, do it from this side, use this, use that. And clearly, I'm doing something wrong because I'm not pregnant. That might be you. Or you're thinking, like, look, I have never purchased any program before, and I just like to do YouTube University and Google College because I'm trying to get all the little free tips. I've been on TikTok, and they told me to take Mucinex and all these different things, but it's so much information for you to try to piece together, and there's so many conflicting opinions, and you're like, okay, do I believe this? Do I believe that? And to be honest, something is missing from your journey. Something is missing from your plan. In order for you to be successful, you have to flesh out every single step from every direction to solve your problem. And your problem is infertility. There's so many people who I've worked with, different people, including myself. I worked on myself. I worked my own program. I am my first testimony. And there's not too many people who I can honestly say who I've spoken with who are permanently infertile. And I know some doctors would like you to believe that, but more than likely, if that was you, you probably wouldn't be here. Like, if you don't have a uterus anymore, you had a hysterectomy, something to that effect, you probably wouldn't even be here. So if you believe, like, okay, well, I know I have this thing that I've been dealing with, or, my husband is dealing with this, I kind of know some of my issues, but I'm not sure how to flesh things out, then there is a clear next step that you could be taking. And then after you complete that step, you go to another step. And after you complete that step, you go to another step. And I know that everybody wants to get pregnant like next month. Like, child, I've been trying for a whole year. I ain't got 6 months. What you gonna do for me? I know you want to take a tea and you want to watch what they did on TikTok and you want to take some supplements and you want to get pregnant. But let me tell you, this is a long haul type ride. But this is the truth. Listen clearly. There's some of you who are going to work with me, and 2-3 months later you're gonna be pregnant. Boom. Then there's some of you who already have your IVF appointment scheduled. You're like, okay, my doctor said I'm coming this December. Michelle, what you got for me? Like, I want my body to be in the optimal position before I go get my IVF or my IUI or whatever medical procedure that you may be getting to assist with your fertility and your journey to becoming a parent. And then there's some of you who are like, look, I haven't been trying to get pregnant that long, but I know when it's time, I don't want to struggle. Maybe you've seen somebody in your family struggle. Maybe it's something genetic that's in your family, and you just like, you know what? I want to have all the tools. So when it's my time, I can be one of those people who get pregnant within the first few months. I don't want to have to wonder. I want to know now, what is my status? I want you to tell me now what tests I need to take and all those types of things. And maybe you're feeling frustrated, you're feeling defeated, you're feeling mad, and maybe you're angry at God or angry at your partner or just angry at the fact that you're not pregnant yet. And all those feelings are valid. All those feelings are valid. And I understand because I was you. I was feeling depressed. I was feeling angry. I was feeling like, God, why me? Why do I have to do this? I did things the right way. Why am I in this situation? And if you're feeling that, I understand. I want you to know that you don't have to give up, because I love working with couples and women who, and men, whether or not your partner is involved in this whole thing is irrelevant. Like, you can give them the information. They don't have to be, on every call and things like that. But if you want to build a family, and that's one of your fundamental desires, and you feel like, your life would not be right if you're not a parent, you want to say, you know what? I have done absolutely everything in my power. Like, I have taken the test, I have done this, and you have, like, everything that I outlined in this program. You want to say, you know what? I have done all the things. And if I'm not pregnant, I can at least say, I've done all the things. I have made sure that I dedicated a certain time of my life to make sure I'm educated on what I'm doing to get pregnant, and not assuming because it's easy for other people, it's going to be easy for me. Wouldn't you want to give yourself that opportunity to at least say, I tried everything? To at least say, if all else fails, I did my part. Because some of y'all, honestly, y'all ain't doing your part yet. You're not doing your part. You're piecing stuff together. You're just assuming that, IVF is going to work and it's going to solve all your problems. But guess what? Most people have to do IVF more than once. Most people have to do IUIs more than once. Why? Because maybe their bodies weren't in optimal condition. Maybe they needed a little more time to prep their bodies. Work with your doctors, not against them. So the first step of this mini course is believing in yourself. Believing that if I have the right information and the right timeline, I can absolutely have the family that I've been dreaming of. But to be honest with you, if you don't believe, like, even if it's like way back in your head, something like way, way, way back in the back of your brain, like a little tiny little grain of salt, you need something size of a mustard seed, like the word says. I need you to have a little tiny bit of something that's saying, no, I will be a parent. I need you to have that, because what I have to offer, I'm not here to convince you that you can get pregnant. You got to believe I can get pregnant. I can be a parent. You have to believe that. I can't convince you of that. It's not going to work. What I'm telling you to do is not going to work if you don't believe that and have that core belief. Even if it's the size of a mustard seed, you got to have that core belief that I will be a parent, because I'm going to nurture you and show you how to be on a path to be physically and spiritually prepared to be a parent so that you can have the family that you desire. That's what this is all about. Like I said, one of the 3 things that might be bringing you to, the first thing is we want to have a family. That's why you're here. So if you resonate with that and you're liking what you're hearing so far, thank you so much for being engaged and staying tuned in. I'm excited for you, and I'm excited to share some more information with you for day 2 coming up. Thank you so much for tuning in.